Yup. It's weird. I I feel shy or something. Like there's times when I say stuff like, "Oh, I feel like it's been forever," and it does feel like that, but it almost feels like I don't know, feels like a first date or something. I mean, I barely streamed on what was it, Saturday for the Ronda Rousey thing, but it seems like so long ago. Um, Seems like a long time ago. What's up, Milf Hunter? What's going on, man? Long day of hunting. Did you catch any? Catch and release or what? Catch and release. Oh, not like that, bro. I didn't mean it like that. That's a double entendre, bro. I didn't even mean it like that. What's up, Mona Kenny? Love to see Mona Kenny in the chat. It's Geodude Slipknot. Bro, did you get off of work already? Yeah, I'll try not to, Mona Kenny. I'll try not to. It's all to a bad start. Just the three of us. Christian Garcia. Aziz in the legend. Aziz in the chat. Positive manifestation. Heck yeah. How did you know that I needed some of that right now? All my love to Saginaw, Miami. So, fool, I'm at work. Don't make me laugh out loud. Oh, don't. I don't think we're in any threat of that, bro. I think people had enough of me. I don't think we're in any threat of that. I don't know, dude. I failed today. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My computer is like it's like overheating in here. I literally couldn't make my video today. I've been sitting in here for hours. Um it's 90 it's 93 degrees. And there's no insulation here. I mean the sun's just baking everything in here. Just nothing but it's straight plywood I'm looking at. It's plywood and then some busted up shingles on top that are just flying off. They're just all scattered right there on the ground. Just cheaply made, just nothing but plywood up here. And everything's just baking in here. This computer is like, I don't even know how it's not shutting off. It's like you could fry an egg on it. I got multiple fans here. I've been trying to record for hours on the system, and everything's just like, and like it's like a kung fu, like the audio's like kung pao. Everything's off. It's just I can't even. Just having a real bad day, bro. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make you laugh today. So you might be safe at work, dude. I saw the homie ARJR. ARJR came through with the dude. I mean, I was having a little breakdown, bro. I'm not having a good day. I think people got sick of me finally, or the algorithm got sick of me. Things haven't been going well, so it's like maybe I shouldn't make videos every day. And I was just having a moment, and then I got a big fat donation from ARJR, and it made me emotional, bro. For real. I just kind of like, I didn't expect that. Like I was literally in the middle, like I was just sitting here, like overheating, about to pass out, just so enraged and upset and disappointed. And then I see that, and I'm like, um, Um. Yeah, maybe I should ask Scott Coker for a job. Maybe. I can't believe. I can't believe people are still talking Papa's acting like Conor's not gonna fight. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it like it's like some kind of weird initiative or something? Like, why is that a narrative? I don't understand it. That'd be like if you saw some fight announced with like, I don't know, Kamaru Usman, and everyone's like, "Oh, he ain't gonna show up." It's like, what? What are we talking about? Why? Who started this narrative? Why don't you think he's gonna show up? Why? What is this based off of? That's all he's been trying to do. I don't even remember what that looked like, bro. What did the van press conference impression? What was that? Oh, where he was just like being a hypocrite and flipping out and not even. Yeah, I think that's what you mean. ARJR, what's going on? Hey, why isn't it counting these? He'll pull out during fight week. Why? Why do you think that? There's so many people who have pulled out so consistently, like all the time. And Conor, I think, has pulled out a one fight because he was legitimately like broken, like broken bones or something. Like there's X-rays, bro. I don't even like Conor McGregor. It's just you hear arguments. It's like you can't not respond to them. It doesn't make any sense. And it's just flooding the conversation. ARJR says one, let's go. What's up, Jay Gizzardo? Gizzardo. Jay Gizzard of Oz. Washing dishes, dude. I hate that's probably my worst chore, dude. I can't stand washing dishes. I feel for you, dude. James Bishop says, yo. Thank you, dude. What's up, Austin Penley? I'm having one of the worst days I've had in weeks, bro. Are they really gonna fight? We won't find out till Saturday night. We ain't gonna find out till Saturday night. What if they just end? What if it was an all publicity stunt for EA Sports and they end up fighting on UFC 6 via Xbox? James Bishop. Look, let me check. I don't know why. I don't know why it keeps saying they don't count. Let me refresh it. I don't know why it's saying they don't count. It's not counting like any of them. I don't know what's going on. See, what the heck? Why is it doing that? There's been like a handful and it's not counting them. What the heck, YouTube? I mean, I'm telling you, dude, everything that could today. I kind of feel like I should have done like a members only stream because I feel like I'm not in a good place right now, dude. I kind of just need a little therapy session with the gringos. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mike Alfieri? What's up, man? Kung Pao chicken. Kung Pao chicken. ARGR, I'm in my dojo getting swollenated and huge in fight, and my super chat saying even counting. Yeah, this is really frustrating. That say 6. ARGR says this is supposed to be number 6 right here. James Bishop says number 7. What the heck, dude? I don't even know. I don't even know what to do to try to like kick it in. This has happened before. Remember in the past, this has happened, and then I got confused, and then I restarted it, and then you guys were like, it's just started counting, and then I messed up. So hopefully it'll kick in. What the heck, man? You guys are all literally doing the right color, too. Yeah. Hey, wow, that's brutal. The name has never been more relevant, huh? Yeah, it's Air Chair says um I don't know, man. Feel like I got nothing for you, man. I kind of just want to read the chat to see if you guys just see how funny you guys are today, or what you want to talk about, what you want to get off your beanie. Um, you just finished lifting and a 10K step, 10,000 step. What? Wait. In one walk? You're not talking about like the duration of your day. You're saying you just did a walk that consisted of 10,000 steps? Dang, bro. I was kind of thinking of going in the garage right now and just working out. I don't know. Just hoping I could get my everything firing in here. Just feel a little bit better. Um Something stinks. Is something burning? Something stinks in here, man. I don't know. I don't like the matchup with Max, but it should be interesting. Yeah, Conor, he's a way better wrestler than Max, right? 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 I feel like he hits harder. Um, what's up, Legendary Gnome? I love this fight. I've not been keeping up with MMA for a reason, but been keeping up with my soccer team more. Conor vs. Max will be a banger. Oh, dang. For a reason. Dang, what's that reason, bro? Because it's boring or what? What's up? Well, thank you. Thank you for being here for the stream. XXD Rage. OG 9900. I don't dude, this is really dumb about the chat thing. I don't even know. This is ridiculous. It would make sense if it was just like on someone's end, but for everyone else it was all good. And I just refreshed and it's still not What's up, Jay Smith? Hope you're doing good, man. Yeah, it's 93 right now. And I'm just cooking in this thing consisting of metal and plywood. I'm just I just I fill up I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm not on the right trajectory in life. I feel like I kind of put myself in a corner and I just I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. Can't complain. I feel like everyone in this chat's probably in a similar boat. Like if there's a couple of you in here right now that are like, not me, then you're blessed, man. And I'm not gonna say you're lying or be a hater. I'll just say you're blessed. But I feel like most people, they wake up and they don't like what they do, and they're not fulfilled, and it's not bearing fruit, and it's not showing to be going in the right direction. So I don't know. Some days, you could ignore it and just keep going, and other days it's just like painfully obvious. Thank you, ARJR. I'm so out of. I don't even know where we're at right now, dude. James Bishop, dojo therapy, gaming, and lifting helps me through the tough times. I feel like if I go work out right now, I'll feel better. It's hard for me to get through gaming, man. Cause like if I had a real job like you, I could come home and game and then it'd be all good. But there it is. It finally kicked in. It finally kicked in. I feel like if I had a real job like you, like, dude, I should just get a real job, dude. When I had a normal job, like not in sales or anything, I remember I would come home and it's like, I'm done. Now I could just spend time with the family, watch some TV, game, whatever the heck I want to do. And now it's just, I'm a just obsessed psychopath. Because when you like work for yourself, it never ends. It never ends. And it's just destroyed my mentality. It's just so much stress. And then like when the work part of the day doesn't go right, I can't go game now or work out because now all the family's going to be here. Now I gotta be, I don't want to be gone, I can't, fake work all day even though nothing went right. And then when everyone gets home, be like, all right, I'm going to go work out for a few hours now. See you guys at bedtime. Yeah, I had a couple real good workouts this week, and it felt amazing, man. It felt really good. Sometimes it kind of feels like I don't know what's the right way to put it, like a false sense of happiness. Because I'll do it, and then I'm like, oh, I feel better. But then it's like, but things definitely aren't better. I kind of feel like I tricked my body into feeling better, but things definitely aren't better. I'm still in the same situation. um, I know, bro. Um, I'm like, well, I'm glad it wasn't the mic. It's not me, It's not me. I'm sorry I'm lagging, ARJR. I've been so behind with. Dude, today was supposed to be the first day. The first day, like it was 100% finally gonna be when I woke up, did my like recorded video, got it all ready for the upload, stream for a few hours, and then either publish and have the edited video uploaded and then stream, or stream for a few hours and then upon the end of the stream upload. I don't know, but it was gonna be like my first complete day, see how that felt, be in the habit of doing that like on a daily basis from this point out. Can't do it tomorrow either because I have a shoot. Can't do it tomorrow either. And dude, I'm so mad right now. And everything has just been falling by the wayside. I haven't been doing anything else. I've been writing stuff and shooting stuff for some local stuff, and I've been trying to just try to make trying to make the news funny, trying to make stuff out of the news on a daily basis. So I'm looking at everything that's going on and trying to make something of it and edit it together. And by the time I'm done with that, it's like I should be helping Marilena with dinner and stuff. And then like the day just goes by so fast, man. I apologize. I know I need to finish that. I've been lagging on so many things. I just got some major like catch up I need to do. JR, thank you for the membership, bro. Blessing the Grim Trooper out here. There's a Mexican and a black man in a car. Who's driving? Ooh, it depends. If the black dude's a rapper, then the Mexican's probably driving. If the Mexican is like a baseball player, the black dude's probably driving. Or if the black dude's a basketball player, the Mexican's probably driving. But if the Mexican's a boxer, the black dude's probably driving. But if the black dude's a boxer, dang, they're both in the back, and they got to find a Chinese dude to drive the car. Yeah. I don't know, man. There's a lot of variations there. For real, Miss Chuck Almighty? Like, I'm not even going to lie. I did. Like, I'm not going to say it again all over, because if anyone missed it, I don't want them to know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'm confusing myself now. I kind of alluded to something about, like, with ARJR earlier, but I 100% did. I actually did. And I was like, oh, shoot, now I definitely can't record. It hurts, man. It hurts. Like, I don't want to act like I'm special or anything, because I've had jobs that I didn't like, and it's like, so what? Who likes their job? And I'd go and I'd clock in and I'd do what I needed to do, and then I'm done, and then I go home. But when you're trying to do something that's like a labor of love kind of thing, when you're doing something that is actually something that you were ambitious about and you really wanted it to turn into something, and that doesn't work, that hurts, man. Especially when you know that it's down to just the stupid little idiosyncrasies, like if you're gonna bot views and stuff like that. Like not even needing to be like funny or talented. What's up, Max Bluestein? What's going on, man? Are you kidding me? Now this computer's shutting down? Oh, perfect. Dozy, Conor is now a convicted... Wait, what the heck? Why did that happen? Conor is now a convicted rap purist. Probably makes him even more eligible for a White House event at this point. You know, I was thinking about that earlier today. Like, how the heck did they miss that? How did they not have Conor on the White House card? But it makes sense, because the White House card, no matter what, is already going to be a big event just because it's the White House card. So it's like, let's make a big event out of something else by putting Conor on it. Right? Because it's already going to be a big event. Like, the UFC don't care. They ultimately they don't care about giving the fans the best. Like, they could have stacked it like nothing that's ever been stacked before. But if they're like, wait a minute, what are we gonna do? Throw Conor on here when we could put him on another event, make that event big too? Chale. They didn't want to put Conor on there and then have a weak card in July or whatever, you know. I didn't even pay attention. Is he actually? Wait a minute. Is he actually convicted? Or how does that work? Can you be convicted without being charged? Like, how would he not be in jail? I don't know. I don't pay attention. That's crazy, dude. Count your blessings, even if they're few and far between. It smell like on occasion. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. Things could always be worse, right? Things could always be worse. It could be 94 degrees. Um, I really wanted to I really wanted to just pig out today and eat really unhealthy and maybe like drink a bunch of soda, but I feel like that'd make things even worse because I have a local shoot tomorrow, and I don't want to look even more pudgy on camera, you know. So that makes it even worse because I'm irritable because I'm doing a lot of cardio and not eating the way I like to, so I'm even more irritable, you know. Wait, dog, you hit me yesterday. I haven't been paid holiday pay for the past 7 years. Wait a minute. What does that mean? Are they ripping you off? Or you used to have a job that paid you that, and now you're like, dang, I don't got it like that anymore. Or are they ripping you off, dude? Dang, you gotta go get that money. James Bishop, alive and chair, Grandmaster. We never have to hear Rhonda yap her mouth anymore. Shoot. I mean, we thought that before, though, right? We thought that before, though. What if Holly Holmes comes out from nowhere and she starts talking papas to Rhonda? And then Rhonda's like, well, we got to run it back. Got to run it back. I'm starting to get like lightheaded, dude. 11 is part for the course. We can't have everything going 100% all in me and not me in living the dream. No matter what, my Savior loves me. Yeah, I don't know. I've been struggling with some condemnation, you know? Self condemnation. That's the only kind, right? I should know better. I should know better. Um, Gosh, it's so hot, man. I can't even exist in here. I can't even. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm about to burst into flame. Oh man. I feel like I'm just like a little dog they just put like in a cardboard box or something. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Palishi, my lady got, I don't know, I was having a conversation with my lady the other day and she was like, she thought it was kind of weird because I told her how like if you just follow me around during the day, I always have headphones on. I could be having dinner, I could be in the shower. That's the one that freaked her out. She's like, in the shower? I'll have headphones on all day. I wear headphones in the shower. I wear headphones when I'm eating, when I'm walking around, when I'm doing laundry. And she's like, why do you do that? And I was like, because I don't want to have to listen to my own thoughts. I'll drive myself crazy. I don't want to listen to the inner, what is it? Monologue? Dialogue? I guess, am I talking to myself in my head? I said, I just can't, my thoughts don't stop and I just don't want to deal with them. So yeah, I got to tell the mind, just stop. I'm going to listen to something else. She's like, I don't think that's good for you. And I was like, well, when I take them off, that feels a lot worse for me. mm. Being an entrepreneur is too much stress on the left breast. Yeah. I actually felt like a really sharp pain going up through the left side of my chest earlier today. I was like, oh, is this it? Oh, it might have been gas. I don't know. But I was like, uh-oh. Yeah. You never know. Oh. I feel it sometimes when I have like a lot of green tea, matcha, lemonade, and coffee in one day. So maybe it was just like too much caffeine. I don't know. I've been drinking a lot of Diet Pepsi again lately too. That's why I like to work out, Chihuahua, because I feel like that's one of the only things I could do where I feel good because I could see results. Do some yard work or change the sink, something that you could visually see that change that happened because you did something that like there's a lot to that, man, for real. I'm completely on board with that because I'm somebody that like it's hard for me to just sit down and do nothing. I need progress all the time. I always need to be like I did something, you know. I'm gonna go eat my hot dogs. Be back in a bit, family. Oh man, Jay Smith. That's the best statement I've ever heard in my life. I'm going to eat. I'm gonna eat my hot dogs. Be back in a bit, family. Last famous last words. Oh man. um. I'm not fulfilled at work either. I need constant troubleshooting and challenge. My ADD kills me. Shoot, yeah. Everything. I don't know what happened to me lately, man. I just feel like I don't want to say the wrong thing and make people think that I'm like into weird stuff or whatever. But just to be lazy with the verbiage, with the vernacular, it's like did someone curse me or something? Or like did I walk into something like some funky stuff or like I used to be uh, like a while ago I used to be like crazy like OCD and I used to like walk in and out of doorways like 9 times and turn lights on and off and turn around in circles and stuff and pick up a fork and put it back down and like I stopped doing it and I've been doing it a bunch again lately and I hate it. It feels stupid and weak and pathetic and um I was looking it up, and apparently, sometimes in certain situations, it has to do with people that have like they feel like they have no control in their life, and everything's just a tornado at all times, and it's like the mind subconscious way of like being in control and trying to get control of something, and just being like, I can do this, I'm in control of this, I can manipulate this, but which makes no sense because it feels like you're out of control when you're doing it. Everything you're saying is resonating. Times are rough and the outlook isn't bright when you look at current events. Yeah, stay positive. Yeah, dude. And I always try to avoid the news too, bro. But then it's like I get annoyed when it breaks through to me, when it breaks through my bubble. Like, what the heck, news? You ain't trying to be in my life. You're not supposed to be in my life. I mean, and I don't know. I just every once in a while when I'm on YouTube trying to do research, whatever, random stuff pops up. It's like, ugh, I didn't even want to know this. Oh, all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. It all work out Brother, that's God's promise. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm looking at it in a bleak way because, I think of everything here as, temporal and, have ultimate faith in God's sovereignty. But I'm also fully aware that that doesn't mean I'm going to have a good time on earth. I mean, even the apostles didn't. So even though that is comforting in a way, it's also like, I could also be crucified upside down like Peter and at any moment. So it depends on how you look at it. Oh, man. I'm trying not to. Jay Garcia. I hate it, man. I hate it. I hate how much it affects me if stuff is going well, and then I'm in a good mood, and then when it doesn't, like what? That's my God or what? That's my idol. When things don't do good, then I'm just a mess. I hate it. It shouldn't be that simple. But I don't like. I just don't like doing something like if let's say like I love the beach, and I want to stimulate that at home, so every morning I go to my backyard and I try to make a sandcastle with some dirt, and by like day 7 I realize I don't think this is gonna work. It's not quite like the beach, and every time I put some water, it just turns into mud. It gets real mushy. I don't think this is gonna work. I want to stop that. I want to put a stop to that. I don't like futile exercises. I don't like participating in something over and over again that I know is stupid. If I'm doing something that's not working, I want to go, oh, that's cool. Let me recalibrate. Let me be an intelligent person. Let me figure out something else. And so I just feel like I'm just constantly trying to figure out what is that thing. I just don't want to wake up and do the same thing every day. I don't want to wake up and live the definition of insanity every single day. No worries. Let's change the gears, okay? GM, younger, old Earth. Also explain dinosaurs in the Bible. I know they're in there. The vids are great. Dude, I don't know if this is good for my brain right now. All it's going to do is incite rage and disagreement. And I don't feel mentally prepared to engage with those right now. Definitely young. I tend to be of the mindset that, because I know plenty of, Christians that, cling to old earth and cling to evolution as God's means for bringing everything about. But you're going to have to turn quite a bit of things allegorical if you're going to do that. And then at that point, that's a conversation I have with my homies that are that belief. Like, is anything in there even real anymore at this point, or is it all allegory? Is any of it real, or is it just like all one long poem that you could hopefully glean some good messages from? Is this just like Aesop's fables at this point? I definitely gotta go young. I know I'm going against the grain with most people, but isn't that what it is? You're going against the grain anyway. And I think the more and more things that we learn about even science, it only supports that. There's a lot of science that scientists don't want to talk about. um, yeah, they seem to be in there. ARJR. They seem to be in there, man. I think there's a lot of Christians that want to be like, no, they're not, or they're not real, and I don't understand that. I don't understand that. They seem to be in there to me, man. Um, the thing about like the boat, it's weird. I don't know why people think like there's two things. I'll say two quick things and I'll move on. When it comes to things like Noah's Ark, it blows my beanie that people would think that they wouldn't take like these animals in their stages of infancy, like when and where necessary. If there's other ones that it really doesn't matter, cool. But like if we're talking about elephants or whatever the case is, it's like, why are we assuming because of the little children's books and illustrations? You know, that's just like Dante's Inferno's depiction of the devil with the ears and the pitchfork and all that. It's not what the devil would look like ever. But then another thing, when it comes to things like evolution and people talking about the age of the trees, they'll try to age trees and rocks and whatever. And it's like, even when we read about things like creation in the Garden of Eden, does it talk about God created this garden and it took forever for those trees to sprout up so that we could finally get to the point where he was talking about not eating? No, they were already there. So they were like trees built with age. I remember there's a way that I heard this teacher express it before. I forgot the term. It was something like, created history, or I forgot how he worded it, but he was basically saying, bro, when God created this, from every angle that you could look at this, from every perspective, we're talking about full-grown trees. We're talking about full-grown existence. We're talking about mature plants and shrubs and it didn't take years and years and decades for these things to grow. God wasn't walking around with the bag planting seeds. It was like, let there be, boom, and then there were big old trees, big old redwoods and whatnot. So it's like, oh, so when you check the age, they seem old, do they now? I wonder why. So I don't think that's an indicator whatsoever of things, predecessing, what the claims of young earthers. These things were made with age. Animals. I mean, a God. I understand that there's people here that's like, oh, well, I don't believe in a God. Well, okay, that's a different conversation then. But if you're the kind of person that is already at the point where you're like, I believe in God, okay, are you telling me that upon creation, God couldn't go, elephant, full grown, big fat elephant? Like, what came first, the chicken or the egg kind of a thing? Like, do you think, how do you think this came about? Do you think there was some weird kind of in between where like we're halfway, like as soon as God created it, it was like, okay, be created. And then it's like, oh, it's being birthed right now, coming out of half a womb, because there's not a real actual elephant first. It's just like mid-birth. I don't even know. Like, do you see how stupid that sounds? Like, obviously they were already created as mature, complete things. So they're going to have age already. That's why certain stuff appears to have, this age to it. It was 100 in the shade yesterday, not counting the heat I was making. It's all perspective. Today, 65. 65! Gotta love New England.
Soda, we don't care about the algorithm. Soda, we don't care about the algorithm.
That song takes me back to a simpler time. 65. 65. Come on. Just finished a 2.5-hour valve cover replacement on my daily. Thanks for being here, everyone. Time to chill. Dang. I wonder what the heat was like over there. Dang it. Dang it. See, I bet that feels good, man. Some good, honest work. That's like what Octopus was talking about. You get there, something is in disarray, something's broken, it's not working right. You show up, you put hands on it, you job well done, you completed it, save the day. GM, I'm down 170. I'm 174. Down from 233. You got it. Dang it. Dang it, bro. Wow, dude. Wow. That's inspiring, man. I just checked the other day, like 2 days ago, maybe yesterday. This week has seemed like a big fog. I was 222, bro. 222. I got a ways to go, dude. That's inspiring, though. That's inspiring. And Mike Alfieri said, I didn't need no 1.2 million from Rhonda. I did it on my own willpower. I did it on my own. This donation thing is getting annoying because I know you guys I don't know what it's waiting for, and I feel like it's disrespecting people that are being generous. This is very disrespectful. It's the dull chest pain you gotta watch out for. What does that mean, though? That seems so like. That's such colorful. Like I feel like it's a vivid. I feel like it's a good describing word, but at the same time, I don't get it. So that's a good thing then, right? Because I felt like a sharp, like a electric, like a sharp kind of pain earlier. That's my ADD. What's up, Justin Mack? I have music and podcasts in my ear at work. Yeah. Can't turn it off, bruh. Good to see you, Tom Bell. Dang. Shoot, man. ARJR, thank you. Thank you for the membership. Thank you for blessing Hamza Mir. That's the problem, real Horalu. Real Horalu. I can't go on vacation, dude. And you're probably not even talking about a real vacation. I'm talking about like, let's say I just wanted to take off 24 hours and play Xbox. I can't. I can't, bro. And Jesse Jr. is so ridiculously talented in sports. So he's pursuing club. And that's going to entail some travel and stuff. And I can't tell him no. He's turned into an unbelievable athlete. And he's just killing it, man. And so I want to nurture that. And I don't want him to feel my frustrations and stresses. I just got to say, okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. and get him his shoes, his practice. It's different. It's different than rec, bro. They squeeze you, bro. They squeeze you. But he's so good, man. I had so many friends when I was his age that they just fell by the wayside because their parents couldn't keep up with all of it, man. Um, 16, we don't need no stinking counter. Let's go. Hit the like and buy a super chat. Support the dream. Thank you, man. I don't even know what it is anymore, man. I don't even know what it is. I just, I wish I knew. Like, if I don't care, dude. Like, I don't even mind treating it like a job. Like, if I just knew what the people wanted, I would just do it. I would just do it. As long as they show up, I would just do it. But even me telling people that I'll be there every Monday through Friday doesn't even matter. It's like, oh, they didn't even care. It wasn't the algorithm. I'm telling them I'm going to be there every Monday through Friday. And they still ain't showing up. It's not about the algorithm. Oh, heck yeah, Andre Dondada. Man, it's amazing to hear that, man, that you're in a good place right now. But that's how it goes, man. Of course you're going to get judged and rejected more. The darkness hates the light, bro. They ain't going to want to see you doing good or talking about good things. It makes them feel uncomfortable. I used to do that a lot when I was going through a very dark time mentally. I started reading the Bible and working out and stopped caring about constant thoughts. Yeah, and it's embarrassing, man. Because, like, the things that I talk about and that I stand for and that I believe in, it's like, I shouldn't be feeling like this. What the heck? I don't drink. I've never drank in my life. Hoser the guy. What up, GM and Dojo crew? What's going on? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Hoser the power couple. Good to see you. What's up, Drew? Been a number for 9 months. He just done went and had a membership, baby. What up? What up, yo? What's up, man? What's up, man? Jay Schmitty. Just scarf down couple wieners. Heck yeah, man. 24 months, 2 years. Yeah. Whole bunch of perspective to consider, Ben. You're right, bro. War 4, what up, Jim? I hope you're having a blessed day. I will say, the night is young. But so far, you guys have been the saving grace of my day. I was alone in this dojo for hours, leading up to this stream, just raging out. My recording not going well, my computer seizing up on me, everything overheating. My recording was like all glitchy and like, you know how in the old days when I would try to stream, everything would glitch out and I'd be like, That's how my whole recordings were, just not working. And I was like, well, let's see if I could stream. And it's just amazing to chill out with you guys on a non-Saturday, man. It's been a while since we've done this. It feels blessed right now, War 4. I agree, Andre. I tend to agree, bro. Yeah, carbon dating has proven it's wild. Carbon dating is like taking a lie detector test. It has proven to be ridiculously unreliable. They've literally tested. There's like a famous one where they literally tested. I believe it was a pig, like one part of it, and I think I can't remember if they were like trying to trick the people that were testing it, but basically there were these testers, right? Whoever was doing the carbon dating, and they were given one part of a pig and another part, and the results were that they were like thousands of years apart, and then they're like, bro, it was the same pig. So there's that to consider as well. Yeah, you're right, Jay Smith. That too. I can't believe that people think that McGregor's not going to show up. I don't understand it. If he didn't want to fight, then he just wouldn't fight and wouldn't be talking about fighting. He has all the money. You know about money? He has all of it. Why do you guys think he would play those games? He's already relevant. It's not even, oh, he's just trying to stay relevant. He's already relevant. Most people are still talking about him more than the active fighters, even when he's not talking about fighting. ARJR, I'm with you. It's young. They're in there. They're called dragons, unicorns, or actually rhinos. Yeah, and, different things. Like, I don't know, what is it? Behemoth or whatever. There was some other word in, like, Hebrew or something. Leviathan, or I don't know, yeah. What's tag, Ben? I argue TAG. Or you argue tag, like you just play tag like argument style? I don't know, bro. I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, that's another good point, Joshua. And I was going to get into that, but I was like, that it's two of every kind. So it's like, I and this part I am ignorant in. So I'm aware that it's two of every kind, but like what would you call it for, like, would you segment it as like the canine branch or whatever? Like the same thing that like all dogs could come from, wolves, foxes, whatever. And I don't even know, maybe I already misspoke, but like it's kind. So you didn't even necessarily need to have two of every, subgroup, as long as you have like the overarching that could spawn off those other ones. So there's that also to consider, which is another nugget. I think even calling it a nugget is slightly disrespectful. I feel like that's another blatant statement from God himself that's very anti-evolution, when everything is like of its kind, to let you know, like, hey, this octopus ain't gonna turn into a horse. Let's keep the kinds, let's respect the kinds. Diego, bro, I'm not even trying to sound like disrespectful or sarcastic, but it's kind of wild what you're asking me. Honestly, GM, are you saying you believe in a God of creation? Because like my first thought is like, bro, that's like there's no bones about it. Like like there's no way around it. That's what the scriptures say. So if we're talking about emanation, now we're talking about like, that's why I don't even really like getting too much into what they call like the church fathers and stuff like that. Even though I do believe there's some good there, the moment you start really respecting that too much, you're basically reading a bunch of dudes, whatchamacallit, commentaries. Like that's basically what the church fathers did. Like I like Bible commentaries. I got a bunch of them, but you gotta respect what they are. They're definitely not. I don't consider them scripture adjacent. I mean, they're related, but they're not. They're not at that same tier as the scriptures. So I believe there's lots of people like, akin to the early church fathers or all these philosophers and stuff like that try to get all intellectual with the way but I mean, the Bible explicitly talks about him being the God of creation. Now, I understand how somebody could play around with emanation because of, being made in God's image and, in a sense, coming from God, because where else did you come from if God created you? But then I think that gets dangerously into like the little gods theory. We're all gods. We're all little gods. We could all speak whatever the heck we wanted to exist. Like that's like a Joyce Myers kind of thing. I feel like it's tough. It's tough. I mean, there's a part of me that's like, I don't think it. There's a part of me that feels like some things allude to the fact that, I mean, do we emanate from God? Considering him being our creator, I feel like you could find ways to say yes, but then when you turn emanation in and out of itself into a theology, I feel like that's different than just saying, oh yeah, I mean, he's our creator, we're made in his likeness, we come from his thoughts and his, the fact that he wanted to create us, period. That in a way, I feel like we emanated from him, him being the creator. But when you turn that into a theology on paper and you classify that as a distinction from creation, I feel like that's a lot different. ARJR, the chickens came first. Adam and Eve were made as adults. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Perfect. I feel like I was looking for something and I didn't get there. He made every plant and tree equipped with seeds for reproduction after its own kind. That's what I'm talking about. So like when people think about the age of stuff, look at Adam and Eve. Like, they weren't made as babies. The plants and the trees and all these shrubs and the beasts of the earth, they weren't made as seeds and babies. They were made as mature things that were already full grown. So even though carbon dating isn't reliable, period, anyway, it's like, well, even if you do believe in that, you got to understand that things were already created with age. Oh, man, it's so hot. R.I.P. Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch. Oh, dang. How did he die? Bush was hospitalized earlier this week with a severe illness. That's all we know. Dang. Dang. Wait, is that the one? Is that the one that just won something and Michael Jordan was like touching his kid? Is that the same dude? I thought it was. Dang, that's messed up, man. 41 years old. Brian C, 2018, been a member for a month. Thank you, dude. Thank you for being here, for supporting. ARJR 2020. all the animals came to Noah as young. They were meant for reproduction. Also, he sent kinds, not species. Yeah. So I mean, it just the story keeps getting better, right? It keeps getting more realistic. And again, it's almost like people that make all these kids books and stuff. It's almost like they want to help people that are pushing back against this by making all these gigantic animal illustrations and stuff. What do Joe Rogan and Ronda Rousey have in common? They're both terrible at stand up. Maybe Ronda should start a podcast. What's up, Maverick? RGO. Your Jay eating wieners comment caught me mid-rep. Almost dropped the 40 pounds on my head. It was part of a woolly mammoth, partly trapped in I was like, wait a minute, I thought we were talking about the same thing about Jay's wieners. It was part of a woolly mammoth. A woolly mammoth, okay, dang. Hey, RJR knows his stuff, man. He knows his stuff. James Bishop 22. I'm back and full from dinner. I can't wait to like eat something today. I feel like that's gonna be like that's gonna be some good dopamine right there. Getting some foods. Food always helps, you know. Food always helps. I hope it's something I like. Marloca just threw down 50 big ones and says, Primo, let this count for $5 $10 super chats. 50 big ones supporting the dream. We need the dojo open por vida. Sending you a big hug. Thank you. Marloca, the official prima of the Mexican martial arts. Thank you very much. I'm hoping dang it, man. I don't know if I should keep. Look, I'm just. It feels pathetic, man. Like if I made these stupid Twitter videos every day, and they got a little cute amount of views, they don't even need to get like 150,000 views or whatever. If they just got a cute little 10,000+ whatever, I'd be like, cool. People want to see them. I'll keep making them. I feel good about it. But if they're gonna keep falling off the way they have lately, then it's like I kind of feel like an idiot doing them. And it's like, should I just keep saying Monday through Friday just to get people to keep showing up? And then maybe I'll do it like 3 times a week. I don't know, because they're not showing up anyway. But here's the thing. Here's what I want people to understand, because I know what people are gonna say. If you're getting burned out, don't do it. Don't do it if you're not. Here's the thing. I wouldn't feel burned out and I wouldn't feel unhappy if people were just showing up. So it's completely reliant and dependent on if they show up or not. If I make videos Monday through Friday and enough people show up, then I don't feel burned out and I'm happy. And I'm like, cool, I feel fulfilled. They showed up, they liked it. They're wanting to show up because it's good stuff. If I make them Monday through Friday and people aren't showing up, then I'm unhappy. And then I feel burned out. It's pathetic how it works, I know, but that's how it works. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I should keep doing it because I don't know until every day when I do it if people are going to show up or not. And by that point, it's too late. I already made the video. And then here's what I've also experienced this. One day I'll upload a video and it only gets 6,000 views. And I feel bummed out and I don't want to do it anymore. And then I force myself to do it the next day. And then that one gets 15,000. And then it's like, oh, I'm glad I did it. So it's like, I never know until I've already done it. Thank you, Marloca, for not only doing your part, for taking the weight of others. slapping down like that. 5 donations worth. $10 super chat. I'm losing my brain power is lowering in this heat. Marloca basically did 50 super chats at $1. She basically just did $1 super chat 50 times. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of people that think that. Rio Harolu. A lot of people that think that. There's a lot of people that think that the fish from the sea evolved into this microphone. A lot of people that think that. White shirt. Did you ever release the fight breakdown for Hamza? Did you ever release the fight breakdown for Hamza and Strickland? Are you kidding me, bro?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I actually admire that you can actually be this fake.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Bro, I'm being mean. Yes, I did. And that's another thing, dude. I had people telling me for like, what, a couple years now? Make the old style videos. Make the breakdowns. Do your edits. I did it. I did my full breakdown. Edits, sound effects, cutaways, the whole thing. Photoshop. Bro, there was a photo or two in there. I spent like a stupid amount of time photoshopping. I can't remember which one it was. I'd have to watch it. Didn't even crack 30,000 views. Didn't even crack 30,000 views. I started working on that video the Saturday night of the fight. Didn't upload it till Thursday. That's how long it takes to make those kind of videos for me. And then I was like, oh yeah. The video that I just sat here talking about Brian Ortega and Tracy Cortez with not one single edit got same amount of views. And I think it made more money. But yeah, I uploaded it, bro. It's where is it at? I was proud of it, dude. I think it was a good video. If I do say so myself, I think it was a good video. It's let me show you right now. This one right here. I thought it was good, bro. Let me know if you feel the same or if you hate it. But thank you, white shirt. Thank you, bro. Yeah, Philip, they'll have to go watch some YouTube videos and find things that other people are saying about it. It's just always regurgitations. Thank you for letting them know, James. I think throwing away the church fathers is reductive and implies it's easy to interpret the original meaning of the Bible. Diego, I know I'm not going to be as specific as I'd like to be. I'm going to be nice and diplomatic. There are certain branches of religion that basically strong arm you against reading the Bible and tell you, no, don't read the Bible. No, it's too complicated. The Bible? No, it's very difficult to understand. Trust me. Let us explain it for you. Actually, we have some writings and materials here that you should read instead of the Bible. And it seems like they go out of the way to make sure that people aren't reading their Bible. So there's that you have to consider. There's kind of like a push, like a movement to keep people from reading their Bible. And what you just said right there, it kind of hurts me to hear, because I've been hearing it my whole life, where there's this narrative. Are you implying that it's easy to interpret and understand the Bible? Why would you say such a thing? It's so complicated. Here, let us explain it to you. Here, read these books. Put the Bible away. Put it away. Throw it away. We got these books. They make it a lot clearer to understand all the things. We've extracted only the most important things from this. That's what we want you to read. And I understand, bro. I mean, I read writings from the church fathers. I'm not saying throw them all out. They're evil. I read writings from the early church fathers, and some of them I find to be edifying, and other I find to be wildly, tremendously, the word is escaping me right now, heretical. And it's 100%. It's like when I watch a video and I break down a video. It's like they're going to watch something. They're going to consume something. Here's how I feel about it. And what's dangerous about that, what can sometimes happen with the church fathers, because they're not infallible beings. I mean, yeah. Because they are fallible. They're just humans like us. I mean, yeah, they were around closer to the times of the writings of the scriptures, but they're just humans like us. So the potential danger of what the church fathers did is like when you go to a Bible study and you read a verse and you go, how did you feel about, what do you think about that verse? What does it mean to you? And you go around the circle and everyone says something entirely different. It's like, whoa, that's dangerous. Who cares about what it meant to you? What did it exactly, specifically mean? Because of where it was written, who it was written to, when it was written, who it was written by, the literary style of the writing, all those types of things. So sometimes when you read the church fathers, you're going to find a lot of conflicting things. You're going to find things that seem to go completely against scripture. Oh, well, I think this is what they meant to say, or this must be what they meant, or it doesn't exactly jive with the times of now, so maybe they should have meant this instead. And I know some people personally in my own life that seem to elevate the writings of the church fathers above scripture a great amount of the time, which I feel like unfortunately it seems like it's a pretty common practice. Dick Diorio, let us know how we're all idiots, and please give us your secrets of the universe, bro. Always so condescending from that perspective. Yeah, benching and listening to something funny is playing with fire. Yeah, I've learned that myself the hard way. It's just like, haven't you ever noticed? I see the sentiment all the time. And that only tells you even more. Even more. Like, people could be talking about the most, like, the furthest removed thing possible from this topic, which I'm about to bring up. The furthest removed thing. And then people will find a way to insert this. Oh, what else do you believe? That the earth is flat? And it's like, the fact that you said that so strongly from such like a propaganda type of framing and mindset, like that says everything that needs to be said. Like it just shows every way that the people from our existence is conditioned. Like we could be talking about shoes. We could be talking about like food or literature, and someone will be like, oh, I bet you believe the earth is flat too, huh? And it's like, Why that? Is it because it has been so ridiculously reinforced into your consciousness and you don't even realize it? That's like anytime you're in any conversation whatsoever, that it just like instantaneously is your gut reaction. Like you don't even, it's like a Pavlov's public education kind of like any conversation you're in. Oh yeah, well I bet you think the earth is flat, huh? Well, wait, where'd that come from? It came from that globe in your classroom from kindergarten. It's Pavlov's defense mechanism. Jeez. I actually love sheep. I always tell Marilena I'd love to get like land someday and have sheep and stuff, but I can't stand sheep in human form. It's exhausting. Oh. Oh my gosh. I wonder how much longer I'll have to keep silent about that. Oh my gosh, I want to respond to that so badly. Yeah. Marloca throwing down 10 big ones and a little fox that looks like he would have fit on an ark. A little cute fox that looks like he would have fit very comfortably on an ark with a lot of other baby animals. I'm feeling very angry right now. Oh my gosh. Oh. ARJR with a kiss from a rose on the stream. Thank you, bro. Marloca throwing down some green hearts. Throwing down some green hearts. You know what the green hearts remind me of? It reminds me of like when you're eating Lucky Charms and you only want to keep and eat the marshmallows because it's like the best part. The green hearts like the best part. I like that. But GM, you're getting way more views now than you were in the recent past, right? I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that. It's just I feel like they keep teetering off. And to me, I feel like, cause yeah, dude, like the past I started going on like a little bit of a run in like I don't know, man, maybe mid to late April. And from, dude, we're not even out of May. It feels like so much longer. That wasn't even 2 months. So from mid to late April, I started doing a little bit better because I was doing videos in like March. They were getting like 6,000 views, 6,000, 4,000, 4,000, 5,000, 2,000, 2,000, 4,000, 3,000. And I was like, dude, what the heck? And And then in mid to late April, I started doing uploads, and those videos started getting like 10 plus thousand. 29,000 on my Brian Ortega, Tracy Cortez video, 11,000, 18,000, 18,000, 12,000, 19,000, 13,000. But then it felt like they started kind of teetering off. And like the last couple of days didn't even break 9,000. And then the one after that didn't break 6,000, barely broke 6,000. It's like, okay, maybe people kind of got an idea of what I was doing now, and maybe they kind of got over it. And I don't look at it like I'm being negative and like I'm giving up too soon. I'm trying to be smart about it. Because it's like, well, if I see that they're teetering off, I don't think it's being a quitter and giving up too soon to stop. I think that's just me saying, oh, they're not liking that. It's like if I had a fast food place and everyone just stopped buying this one product. Then I'm like, oh, they're not liking that. Let me try to introduce another product. Maybe they'll like that food. So I feel like I'm just testing things. But I mean, overall, like if I look on the back end right now, like look at this. This is kind of wild right here. But it feels so misleading because it's like I'm not feeling that anywhere. Like, look at this. Keep It Up, your channel got 94% more views than usual in the last 28 days. It always measures YouTube analytics off the last 28 days. Your channel got 94% more views. So I guess day after day, that's what's happening. So at a glance, like the channel as a whole, that's how it's doing. 94% more. But on a daily basis, it's like, oh, dude, my last video it barely surpassed 6,000 views. So it feels like on a video to video basis, there's something I'm not doing right. And it just makes me want to find, okay, what's that thing? At some point, I'll stumble upon the right format, and then I'll keep doing it. I just don't get it, though, because the people that have been watching the videos that I've been making the last few days, they're saying that they really like them. They're saying, hey, keep doing them. No one else is doing a format like this, breaking the news in this way. Shoot, man. That doesn't make any sense. Like I'm just being buried by a lack of impressions from YouTube. They gave my last video before the most recent one like double the impressions, and I'm just not getting impressions on this video. That just means that they're not putting it in front of as many people. Jay Smith, thank you for them green hearts, bro. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Feel like it's Valentine's Day. James Bishop, we should do movie night tonight. Something to uplift our... Oh, that's impossible, bro. I will tell you this, James. I'm already looking forward to it for tomorrow. I've been looking forward to it all week, bro. But there's no way it could be today. And that's another stressor I've had because tonight... I have a shoot tomorrow that I got to do, a local shoot for some business. And there's some stuff that I still got to write for it that I haven't even completed for tomorrow. And Marilena has some stuff that she needs to figure out with me for schedules and the kids and stuff and sports. And it's just, that's another thing I got to deal with tonight. I don't know, Diego. Like, here's the thing. I feel like, let me give you a terrible example. You know how you could take someone that's like, who did this the other day? I thought it was Larry Wheels. I'm not sure. Oh, no. It was, I can't remember his name. There was somebody, like, you know how you could get like super strong doing a certain workout, and you could be an animal and you could look ripped and shredded and buff, but then like there's a certain kind of workout you never do, and then you'll try it and you'll fail miserably and you'll look like a noob, right? Because it's just not a muscle you work out a lot. I feel like we're kind of dipping into a conversation around things that I don't personally spend a lot of time with, just thinking of things like on, I don't know, existential levels, or I don't know the best way to word it right now. But I mean, I feel like I've never been asked a question quite like this. And hopefully I don't misrepresent myself and say something that's not really what I believe. But just going with my gut reaction, I think I would say no. I don't think that I would say that God exists in everything. You know, there's even, you know, figures and characters within the scriptures that were just nothing but pure evil. That it would be, you know, insulting and heretical to say that God indwelt them or had anything to do with their being or existence. And I know a lot of people don't like it, and it's kind of an uncomfortable conversation when you start getting into things like Calvinism and predestination, and the fact that, you know, from the very beginning of time, it's already known those whose names aren't going to be written in the book of life and whatnot. And I wouldn't believe that God is in those people. I wouldn't believe that God, that a perfect God is, you know, indwelling the very, very lost and some, you know, very evil. My thing, Rashad, I kind of play around with that conversation a lot. I don't know if I've ever said 100% definitively. I've just said, what I have said is I like to ask questions. And when there is such a ridiculous push for something, you know, like the moon landing, when there's such a crazy push and almost like indoctrination of certain things. Like there's certain things, just like with COVID, like with the moon landing, like with flat earth, even like YouTube itself. Like there's certain, like they'll kick you off the platform. Like there's certain things like you bet, like eyes wide shut type of stuff. Like you better shut your mouth, or like they're gonna do you like Jack Nicholson and One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And I feel like when they're like that about it, it's like, hold up. You're making me ask questions now. So I have suspicions, man. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. ARJR, big difference from where you started the live, waiting for your new channel, GM, kicking it with the scriptures. Consider me subscribed. I know, dude, once we started talking about these things, I feel like you fired me up a little bit. ARJR, you know, that's one of the things I've been feeling condemnation about over lately. Like, what am I doing? What am I waiting for? Am I doing that stereotypical, like, getting my ducks in a row? Am I being like Jonah? Part of it, honestly, a big part of it is, bro, MMA. It's easy to talk about MMA. It's like talking about tennis. Talking about MMA is like talking about the stock market. It's like talking about cars. You know, it's fleeting, it's passing, it's temporal. Talking about the scriptures, talking about faith, that's heavy, dude. That's heavy. And it's like, I'm going to have to answer to that one day. And it's like, you don't want to get that wrong. And it's scary, man. I don't take that lightly. So it's like, I want to come correct. And it's like, I feel unprepared. And I know it's like the whole Moses thing, like, but at the same time, it's like, yes, but I need to do the groundwork, you know. I need to do the chanclas on the ground. I need to be studied. It's scary, man. I did see that, Diego. I'm slowly working on a Gaethje and Tapuera prediction video, and I thought maybe I'll work that in there. But lately, I'm like, should I even make that stupid video? I worked on this video forever right here that I thought was going to be my major comeback because I finally made the video that everyone's been asking about forever. And it only got 29,000 views. So it's like, why the heck am I going to kill myself making another one? ARGR with them green hearts. Maverick, I love it. Julio, is there anything better than sloppy American Chinese food? If there is, I haven't found it, bro. I haven't found it. I have not found it. Oh, dang it. Someone's being generous in the PayPal. I was just going to text somebody. And I saw this. Tom Bout just dropped 50 big ones in the PayPal. 50 big ones in the PayPal. And said, count this as 5 more super chats.
This isn't a career. This is an opportunity.
Count this as 5 more super chats.
Amazing.
Thank you very much, Tom Bout. 50 big ones just like that. Heck yeah. Heck. Hey, maybe it's a good thing that my stuff was glitching out on me today, man. People blessing me like crazy today. People blessing me today, man. It's so hot, it's starting to make my stomach hurt. I'm starting to feel like when you feel dehydrated, your stomach hurts and your head hurts. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ecclesiastes is probably my favorite book unadapted. It just puts everything into perspective, man. Darren Miguel! Will Arman versus Islam ever happen before Islam retires? I don't think so, man. I think, shoot, I can't say what I want to say without giving away my prediction, and I might make a video. I was about to slip right now. I don't think so, Darren. I think Arman would beat him. I think Volkanovski beat him in the first fight. And I think the only reason Volkanovski lost the second fight is because he took it on stupid notice, and he was still he took it on stupid notice and was depleted and just in bad shape. He was getting chunky, he was drinking, it was terrible. He was not in good shape. It was a money move. And I think Islam knows like where he stands. I mean, it wouldn't be the same fight. Islam doesn't fight like Volkanovski, but I just think as good as Arman did against him the first time, and he's only gotten so much better, I think Arman has grown more than Islam has. And I don't mean physically, because, you know, Makachev got a lot bigger, and that's why he's at 170. I just mean, you know what I mean. Trey Landing, bro, what a OG. I love to see people like Trey Landing in here. Is Green, bro, the fact that you're asking me that question says that we haven't been connected in, bro, That's that, bro. That you're talking about like 2018, bro. if you had to ask me what this is green tea matcha lemonade, bro. That makes me sad. ARJR 28. Catch up with the chat and call it a night. GM, the live was a great surprise, but we know that you have stuff to do. What's the movie tomorrow? Yeah, I'm not feeling good, dude. I'm not feeling good. I should ARJR. I should, bro. I don't real Heroa. I don't know what it is because I think it's because I wasn't raised in it. I still haven't fully got there. Like I tend to not like to I know I don't mean this to sound insulting, bro, but I tend to not like to use the word Calvinist. It still feels like a dirty word. But I feel like I'm in line because Calvinism is basically what Reformed theology, which is basically biblical theology. But I feel like there's a lot of negative connotation put on the term Calvinist. I don't know. I shouldn't make that claim. I shouldn't make that claim. I just know that, there's a lot of things with Reformed theology and Calvinism that are pretty neatly aligned, but I don't think it's 100% ubiquitous at all times. Oh my gosh, man. I'm sorry. I feel like I started fading. In the later rounds, man. I'm not feeling good right now. Shoot. Thank you, Tom Bout. That's got to be 100% accurate. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of that has to have something to do with it. Jessica. Dude, you're the Dude, you're the funniest MMA channel on YouTube, by the way, coming from an Irish guy born and raised and a Conor fan since his Cage Warriors days. I think Holloway's going to kill him, unfortunately. Really? Interesting. Okay. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, Culture Shock. Thank you for saying that, bro. That's all I really aim to be, I've said it too many times. I don't want to be another Ariel Hawini, I'm not just trying to report the news. I'm trying to make people laugh. I'm trying to make people have a good time. So thank you. That means a lot to me, man. Culture Shock, hopefully, because it's a little further away, I think I have a little bit of a chance. Hopefully I can make a prediction of that fight, bro. Keep your eyes peeled for it. I know this beanie's getting to me, man. The bomb is Breeze trying to get through. Just got back from Lodi. Dang, Creedence Clearwater Revival style. Stuck in low die again. ARGR 29. I've said it time and time again. Every time you speak in defense scriptures, those have been the lives where blessings pour in. Yeah. Jeez. Imagine if I start the scripture channel. Cha-ching. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's so bad. See, that's another problem right there. That's another problem right there. It's like, I don't want to start a venture like that thinking about money, you know. But it's like, how the heck am I going to pay my bills if I start that? I don't think I could do that in MMA. Would you consider getting a mini split AC for the garage? Honestly, the power or whatever, we need to go to a different rental, man. The thing in here has already shorted on multiple occasions. I don't think it would be able to handle it. I don't know if I'm gonna have to set up in my bedroom or what. I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. Thank you so much, Darren. Thank you, bro. I miss doing the streams, and I intend to do a lot more. It's been a bummer without him. ARJR, thank you for the membership, bro. Thank you for... Oh, Trey Landing! You got to show up more now, Trey Landing. It's so beautiful to have you here, Mike Alfieri. It's so beautiful to have you here, bro. Have a good one, bro. Great. Now my mouse is lagging on me. Oh, it's not. Is it getting hotter? No, it got 1 degree cooler. It's 92 degrees now. I don't know why it's hitting me more now. Oh. Oh. Marluca. Marloca has just blessed a physical uncle. Vape, FBV, Lionel Camacho, and Jeffrey Hadith. Thank you, Marloca. Thank you. Ooh, thank you guys for getting me through some more days of videos. Mike Alfieri has just blessed unknown artist. Thank you, Mike Alfieri. Thank you so much for the road, huh? I have to go sit on the toilet. It's because it's hot. I feel like I'm getting heat stroke. Darren Miguel, does Carlos Prates become champ? Shoot, man. He has a good chance, man. People overestimate Makhachev, like, big time, man. Big time. Now, I'm not somebody, I always tell you, I'm not somebody that cares about weight classes at all. But if you take people that are very, very, very skilled and have high IQs, then that's where it starts to, like, okay, you know, Volkanovski, look at what he did to Makhachev. You get somebody with the length, with the reach in the arms and the legs of Prates, who is also a phenom on the ground. Makhachev's in trouble. If you get someone that's just trying to be a rock'em sock'em with them or just trying to grapple, it's over. But someone like Prates, maybe, man. Makhachev is... I'm not saying Makhachev is not good, but think about how overrated he has to be as good as he is and still be overrated. That's how overrated he is. I think there's a very good chance there in Miguel. Oh, I will practice my katas extra tonight. Heck yeah, bro. And don't forget, there's a bunch of stuff behind the scenes on the membership tab, bro. I'm gonna try real soon, Trey Landing. I think I'm gonna have to bounce on this goal. I don't think it mattered anyway. We still have an hour and 8 minutes left, but the stupid thing's not refreshing anyway. It's not refreshing anyway, and I'm not gonna be greedy. And I feel very, very bad physically right now. Yeah, I might have to just completely relocate, bro. Our lease is up in September, and me and Marilena have already been talking about, like, we need to go to even like a more like busted up, gross, even smaller place or something, because we need to pay off more debt, and we just need to, I need to find a place that's like $200 a month. Oh yeah, I the matcha lemonade. I mean, it's a, what do they call it? It's a it's a dehydrator. It's like coffee. It's a bunch of caffeine, man. So I feel even it's got me even more dehydrated. I got a fan right here. They're literally both pointing at the computer because the computer felt like it was gonna melt earlier. Still, it feels like it's on fire. Like I can't even keep my hand on it that long. It feels like it's gonna melt. Stuff needs to get washed again, period. He left it in the dryer and let everything get wrinkled, period. The other stuff is clean, period. ARGR 30 by my count, bro. We love you, but you don't look well. Get out of here, GM. You also need an air mover. Those work better than a fan. What's an air mover? Oh, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Thank you, man. You're right. I look terrible. I look terrible. You're right, man. Thank you. I mean, who has Islam really dominated? I mean, you could say JDM, but I mean, anyone's going to dominate JDM at this point, man. Yeah, and the way that Khabib protects him, like Khabib knows, man. Makhachev is no Khabib. Yeah, I'm feeling desperate, melancholy. I'm feeling desperate, bro. I'm getting creative. Indiana? Shoot, man. I know people in Texas too. They keep telling me how cheap it is out there. Oh. Thank you very much. I just got a silent but deadly.
Amazing.
I just got a silent but deadly in the PayPal. Listen, thank you. Thank you, Marloca. Thank you. Marloca with the beautiful green hearts and corazones de verde. Thank you. Thank you so much. Gracias. Listen. Oh, Texas is hot. I'd have some streaming problems over there too. What's up, Jessica? It's been we went through some hard times recently, all right, but things are getting better. Things are getting better. I hope you and Angel are doing good. I'm gonna have to end the stream right now so I don't dehydrate. I'm gonna ask you guys, if you haven't seen it, to please go and show this video some love. Make the algorithm fall in love with me. Please do all the likes and comments and subscribes and hypes and all that kind of silly stuff to make the algorithm fall in love with me. because that video did not do well. It did not do well by any stretch of the algorithm. It did not do well. So please go support that video. This week, May 19th was Angel and my 8th-year wedding anniversary. 8 years. Do you know what this week was? Well, you do because you just told us it was your anniversary. 8 years, man. Heck yeah. 8 years. Heck yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love to hear. Wait, 19th? That was, I thought that was yesterday, 2 days ago. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's beautiful. When my lady inevitably gives me the boot, I could afford to pay rent. What if we already saw it? Then ignore it. I don't want to bore you. I don't want you to go through it again, but thank you. The video I just posted, bro. It was just, my Twitter videos. It's Twitter slop, all right? It's Twitter slop. Everyone sign up for the Patreon. Should I do a post right now? I'll do a post publicly and be like, please. Hey, Leon, let me tell you, bro, you didn't miss anything. This was a depressing stream. Doozy. Thank you, bro. NorCal has perfect weather, but gas is like 7 miles to the gas. I think it's kind of the same where I'm at right now. That sounds familiar. I drive electric, though, and work for Elon. Dang. I fuel up on Sparks while working. Fuel up on Sparks. Oh, I know some people that used to sell those. I used to put it on my hand and just lick it off my hand and then use them on Lyft rides. Just trying to fill the work. Wait. I don't think we're talking about the same thing. I don't think we're talking about the same thing. The way that you finished this comment, I don't think we're talking about the same thing. Yeah, man. The weather sounds good. I'll just move to Napa, right? Just move up there to Napa. Thank you. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Thank you, Doozy. Thank you, bro. I'll hit you up if I end up in Napa. The closest I'm going to guess probably Napa Auto Parts, to be honest with you. Oh, you meant electric? Okay. Dang, that's that slang, that street slang. They call it that spork. I got some of that spork. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, Doozy. There is like a powder drink that, you turn it into a drink. There's a powder, it's called Spark. It's like an energy drink. It's kind of like matcha adjacent, I think. It's called Spark. That's what I thought you were talking about. This is insanity, man. ARJR just threw 100 big ones in the PayPal. He said, this is for your air mover. They work great. Just sent you an email with what it is. It will change your temp easy. And he sent me an email. Dude.
Flow goes deep like the ocean. It burns so hard, grab the lotion. I might hit the 3-wheel motion. Cause I'm sipping on this green tea potion.
Oh, I've seen stuff like this. When we were at our old house, I think they had to use something like this to remove like a bunch of I think it might have been a little different, but it was like to remove like humidity and stuff like that, because they had to like tear a part of the wall open and there was like a little bit of mold and stuff. Dude, thank you, ARJR. He just slapped $100 in there. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I just said thank you unironically. My body's shutting down. ARJR, you are a machine, bro. You are a machine. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. There's there's a real big part of me that does not like how this day went, and I feel like I failed in a lot of ways, and I'm embarrassed. But in a way, I kind of feel like today was necessary. I feel like I put this thing on me about the Monday through Friday that no one else even cared about, and it was stressing me out. And clearly, people aren't as Monday through Friday minded as I was anyway, because they ain't even showing up every Monday through Friday. So it's not even like it was a big deal. But I was putting so much stress on myself. And I feel like maybe I needed a little bit of that chaos and for things to go wrong to be able to be here today and feel like what a stream feels like again, and have some people that care in the chat and some people to talk with. And look, listen, I know, by the way, I'm not oblivious to it. I know that, and maybe even if some of you in here didn't realize it, I realized it. There's I did far from my best today when it comes to the chat. I feel like I ignored a lot of chat today, and I love to be able to go back and forth and have conversation and have fun and riff off of the stuff in the chat. And I feel like I didn't have like the body power for it today. And I just feel like I wasn't at my highest level. And I want to apologize to those of you that were maybe sharing some funnies and some thoughts and some sentiments in the chat. I feel like I flew by a lot of them today. And I apologize for that. And I hope that you guys show up for the next one and I could be at a higher level for you. Thank you, Rambos. Thank you, bro. I wish there was a lot more people doing like you do, bro. Thank you, because it meant a lot to me, and I was like, maybe this will change everything, but not everybody was showing up, dude. So I'm not saying that I'm backtracking on that. I'm gonna try my best to keep doing it, but I think the only difference is if I have days here and there where maybe it's not going to work out for whatever reason, I'm not going to kill myself over it anymore. And I'm not going to feel that bad about it, because I think I've learned it's not going to make or break me ultimately. But for someone that actually was showing up every day to everyone, that's huge, man. Thank you. Let me screenshot that unadapted. Thank you for putting that back in here. Thank you, Peter Richards. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, save them for the next live, the 5-star jokes. All right, everybody. I got so much love and appreciation for you. YouTube is a big place, and there's a lot of other places on YouTube you could be right now. You could be out there in the real world doing your own things, and you decided to give me a little bit of your time today, and I appreciate that. It means a lot. I'm going to do my best to keep showing up for you at a high level and keep reinventing myself and keep making it worth coming back. Leon Enriquez, don't sweat it, fool. I think I'm not alone thinking we're satisfied just by you hanging out with us. Thank you so much, bro. And I hope you guys understand that I feel the same way about you guys. Thank you very much, Leon. I take that as a compliment, Rambos. ARJR, you recovered. You covered the most important parts. Go get your air mover. Wait, what? Jane 4. Look at Jane still haunting this chat, even post-mortem. You covered the important parts. Go get your air mover. Jane 4. Jane 4. 1 in the dojo, 2 in the house, and 1. Oh, you have 4. Dang. 1 in the dojo, 2 in the house. Dang. Okay, you know what you're talking about then. Heck yeah. For real, Geo dudes, I gotta go just shoot, man. Take a cold shower on. Thank you, Rambos. You're too kind. I don't even like horchata, bro. Marloca, green hearts in the chat from my primo. Heck yeah. Look at the green gold. That green gold culture don't stop. Thank you. Oh, dang, I didn't get that. Dang. Free Jane. All right, I'm out of here. Much love to you guys. And for those of you, the few and the proud, movie night tomorrow. I don't even know what it's going to be. Just hopefully between now and tomorrow, I'm going to download that little spinny wheel thing, and then I'll put all the recommendations we've had up to this point in there, and then we'll do that. Because as of right now, I don't believe I promised anybody that it was going to be their movie tomorrow, so we'll do one of them random ones. Thank you very much. You guys be safe out there. Stay cool. Do not start to be a YouTube streamer in a warm room with no insulation or AC. Don't do it. ARJR with 1 membership for the road. Oh, wrong one. Congratulations, BCP Untamed. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to show some love on the videos. Don't forget to show some love. Thank you very much.